Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? I hope people are alright. So, sorry, I'm adjusting my microphone here. I made a few changes in my room. You obviously won't be able to see that because, I don't have a camera up or anything like that. But yeah, I've shuffled some things around, so things are in different places. I'm kind of right next to my microphone stand at the moment. I mean, I always try to get, close up to the mic. Hello, Starly. I hope everything is good. Yeah, so now my kind of arm is next to the stand, so if I kind of make a big gesture, it could push the microphone further away, and yeah. Anyhow, so I shall try and get myself comfortable and we can start up. Oh, hang on. I need to actually change the title here, because even though I am going to be doing the Amiga cover disc, I'm probably only going to be looking at one of the games on here, so let me just type this in. The typing sounds. We'll be getting very, very quiet and an ASMR here, but yeah. Thinking and talking, or typing and talking at the same time is obviously not an easy thing for me to do. So, there we go. And I was trying to use my mouse for my PC to use the laptop, but that doesn't work very well. So now the title should be updated, and then I can go over to my Amiga thing here, and you may remember this game from last time. Now I've got that in the title on the screen and that, and on the stream I've got it as Mr. and Mrs. all spelled out, but on here it says Mr. Dot and Mrs. Dot. But if you go into the game here, our a little bit hard to read graphics here are saying Mr. and Mrs. all spelled out, so I'm not quite sure exactly what the correct spelling or whatever of the game is, but yes, anyhow. I'm interested in the little, I'm guessing it's some kind of dog down the bottom there, but yeah, so I'm going to have a go, and you can watch me try and see how much into this game I can get, or before I get fed up of it, or whatever. I think this does have passwords, as you can see there. They're indicating the passwords there. And I did note in the instructions, well, we might as well look through the instructions again here. So, dogmatic from asterisk. Yeah, it could be. But it doesn't seem to appear in the game at the moment, so we'll just, we'll see if it turns up. I mean, it might be in the instructions here to tell us exactly when and where that the dog might turn up, if it is indeed a dog. So yeah, we got the usual controls. We figure that out. And remember this, if we get stuck or about to lose the last life, the left mouse button will help. That's fine, because we've got passwords, so we can always go back to the same level anyway, if we remember the password. So yeah, if anybody can, keep a memory of whatever these passwords are, I'll try and remember myself as well. But yeah, we'll try and get back to the same levels if we get far enough to do such a thing. But yeah, we got the light bulbs and the keys. We found those out from last time. Locked doors, hearts, increases the power. That's the length of time you can be. No, is it the length of time you can be them? I don't know. I wasn't really paying much attention, but if you get hurt, it reduces your energy. Teddy bear swaps some balls, gives you a bonus, and apparently, because I've actually read the scan of the magazine that this came out of, and apparently collecting the balls in the right order is actually good for when you actually meet a boss. So yeah, we'll see that. Q means the balls can be collected in any sequence. We didn't come across one of those last time, so maybe we can see one of those today. Rack restores all the balls. I think it just puts them all back into their original places in the level. So, any you've already collected will just go right back. And a big light bulb needs both of them. Extra life, well, it doesn't need any more explanation. So they just repeat that. But this time I have a little full stop afterwards, just to make sure that you've got the point. Spring. Yeah, okay, pull down to stop. That's a good thing to note. glue so you can't jump, rattle bonus points, dummy bonus points. This is a passageway via a combat room. Oh dear, I need to say those bosses, but it being confirmed makes me even more nervous. So once your bonus is above 21, you can make the balls bounce back and hit the monster. See, this is why you need to get the snooker balls correct. Nasty plant. So yeah, don't run into them. The rollers, we already saw those. They were annoying. I think we saw one of the platforms as well. And then they say, I shall leave the rest for you to discover. If you need more help, enter Ludwig as the password. Every problem has a solution, so persist and you will be rewarded. So yeah, so we've seen that. We didn't actually look at the that password last time, so I thought we could have a look at that now. But this is kind of an awkward selection screen, because you walk your character backwards and forward and you push up for the L, and then you have to walk across here and then push down for the U, and then D, W, where's I, G. So yeah, the Amiga had a keyboard, but they obviously fancied programming something a little more fancy. So there we go. So if we start here, it'll give us a little trainer to help us through some of the things. So hello and welcome to the trainer. A bit of a sticky start, otherwise no problems. Perhaps Mr. could give Mrs. a piggyback to save her feet getting wet. So yeah, we got just checking here. So I mean, I possibly was being a bit obtuse last time, saying we don't know which character is which. I think this being the 90s, they're very plainly, obviously default gendered, and saying Mr. could give Mrs. whenever the way round it goes. But yeah, it does say, I think Mr. can light the light bulbs and such like that, but bye bye. Hair or no hair? Yeah, I mean, there doesn't look to be much of any other different, apart from one can pick up keys and open doors, and the other one can use light bulbs. So yeah, I think just hanging around like this, you can see Mrs.'s energy going downward as well. So yeah, so we need to. Whoop. Of course, we could get a little bit closer to make that easier to pull off. There we go. Somebody is going to have to get the key and unlock that door. Geez, I wonder who that's going to be. But yes, I shouldn't be making fun of the tutorial. Tutorial's here to teach you things. And yeah, I wasn't aware of the whole climbing on each other mechanic. So it taught me a thing. Jump before you leap. Okay. Oh wow, that's not letting me jump there. Use Mister to open the cage. Okay, cool. So then Mrs. can come down here, grab the key, open the door, leave them behind. Uh-oh. Careful jumping is needed to avoid the sparks, but first we shall go back to Mr. here. And yeah, we have a very scary caterpillar here. Oh. And strangely enough, after getting electrocuted, Mr. does seem to get hair, so I don't know. The two genders. Electric and what? I don't know. Anyway, give us a leg up so they can go through there. And they said if you push down, you can stop yourself from bouncing. Oh, you just climb through it. Okay. Whee! Help each other onto the ladder, above and below. Oh, okay, because I think I saw that you could climb up your friend. So if I get Mrs. to come down here, Mr. can climb up. Okay. That hook looks useful. Yes, this looks all very scary otherwise, doesn't it? And then this will give us our energy back. Yeah, we got a bit of... What is that? forget the name of the song at the moment. Is it something to do with Dixie, isn't it? Timing, yes. Yeah, there's got no hints on that screen. And, oh hey, a teddy bear. I don't want to switch over. Fine. Women only, apparently. I mean, up and left to ignore the switch. So, huh? Okay, so you can kind of jump over it, but not actually jump over it. And, oh, that's the end, and that's the boss there, so fine. But we know we have to get Mrs. over this way. So I'm noting at the top of the screen here, it also says Mr. and Mrs. in the short form. So, oh, leave this one to me. Okay, fine. Just don't touch anything. It's an automatic level. Do not feed the plants. I think I've made this joke before, but, you know, so whatever they offer you, don't feed the plants. Sorry. Getting stuck on Little Shop of Horrors here. So, tricky bit. Put one person in the circle to help the other up. Once caught, move up and right to scramble onto the ledge. Okay. So yeah, I think it did say leave it to me, but I fancied having a go at it anyway. Was I supposed to actually come from the other side? No, because there's a oops. Hi. What's over there actually? Oh, is this the monster? Oh, okay. So you have to go around anyway for this. Fine. Oh dear. I think I must have. Ooh, well, I say fortunately. Am I going to be able to... Did I manage to mess up the tutorial level here? I think I'm going to run out of lives here, and we're going to have to restart the tutorial. Well, I could have clicked the button as it said, but I wanted to give it a go. So yeah, depending on how annoying like that this ends up getting, I may be putting down some save states to avoid situations of going back through, but it depends on how annoying it actually gets. I do like the way they're, well, it's not happening there, but sometimes, yeah, when they walk along their, I think it's when they jump, their nose wobbles, like this. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yes, here. Hello, very scary caterpillar. Right. But yeah, this game has, you know, kind of a similar mechanics in a way to some other games I'm aware of. There's, I think, the Lost Vikings has something like this, where you switch between the characters. There's also a point-and-click game called Goblins with 3 eyes, and then there's Goblins 2 with 2 eyes, and then I think Goblins 3 has just 1 eye, because that's the amount of characters. In the first one you have 3 goblins to control, and the second you have 2, and the third 1. And, oops, I think you meant to jump for it. But yeah, there's Lost Vikings, there's Goblins. These are both like games that have been on the Amiga. There's another one I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, Trine. as well has, well, kind of a similar one, but I think you can't have two at the same time. Is that right for Trine? I can't remember. I mean, maybe there's a mechanic later in the game where that's the case. But yeah, I think there's possibly other things as well. I remember another game where yeah, some other games which have a similar thing like that. I think one of them was like a 3D one, and you pay different robots, but I can't remember what the name of that one is. But yeah, most of these are Amiga. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to not actually do anything, aren't I, there? Just get too excited. Oh, did I actually reset my bonus because I did things incorrectly? Yeah, I think I messed up the bonus here. So I may not be able to get through here. What did it say my score had to be? Was it 21? So put one person in the circle to help the other up. Once caught, move up and right to scramble onto the ledge. So I think you have to be a little bit further across. Oh, there we go. And yeah, one more light bulb. Oh, and that gets them through. So yeah, the boss would be being shot. Okay, build up a break of 21, red colour, etc. Then bounce the balls back at the monster. As the monster's power decreases, the password to the next level will be revealed. Okay, I see. So yeah, I think we'll have to start here. So was it red colour? Which colour? Any colour? I think it's any colour. Okay, so I think fortunately I don't have to remember the actual colours for snooker. So, or do I? Ah, yes, it's throwing them back at them now. So yeah, well, I need red now. This is kind of awkward. And then a colour. Oops. And then a red. I mean, it's an interesting game. I don't know what kind of games would have. I was supposed to get a colour. I was kind of lost my track because I was trying to think of things to say. Oops! Oh dear, I messed up. Yeah, red colour, red. It's kind of got a Zelda-y kind of boss kind of feel to it. Colour, red, colour, red, colour. Sorry, I'm red colour. Oops. Oh. Okay, the colour got batted back, but we're supposed to be just revealing the password. I think it says it's going to say woodland. Red colour. Oh dear. Come on, red colour, red colour. Red, oh dear. Colour, red, oh no. Colour, am I being not paying attention enough to the actual things that are red and colours? I'm just saying red and colour and forgetting what actually is red and what is a colour, oh dear. I'm kind of having a colour dyslexia in a way. Dear. Oh, that was a colour one, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know if that actually has been reported in medical journals and given a name, but yeah, it's just like, it's kind of like left and right to me, which is more of a thing about and dyslexia. It's obviously not knowing left and right is a symptom of such a thing. But yeah, I'm kind of getting the similar feeling to this. It's just that sometimes if somebody says left, I just pick a direction and think that's left, and then I have to think, oh, wait a minute, what actually is left? And then, hold up my hands and that kind of thing to say, oh, that's left. But yeah, I think it was the same thing happening with the colours here. Is that I was saying red and colour, but I wasn't actually paying attention to what was red and what was the colour. Okay, so woodland was the password. Oh, yes, it puts me in here, but we've seen this level. I mean, we haven't completed this level. But yeah, getting the bonus can help with the boss to start off with. But it's not necessary to do it unless you want to speed run. Oh yeah, I had to get myself trapped in here, then I can pop back out. But yeah, so yeah, I think if you want to speed run it, then getting them, and so setting yourself up right away for the boss is a good idea. I think going down here was the good thing, wasn't it? Oh yeah, because we have to open this up anyway. Before you can do anything else. I'm getting some jerky motions going on. Yeah, Mrs. isn't looking too great in the health department there. Mood, right? Oh dear. Okay, there's the switch up there. And yeah, we can't get through there. I'm saying like, oh yeah, but I didn't actually remember that. Grab the key, and I can come back through this door here. And because we opened the gate over here, blub, 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 blub. I like the wobbly nose. Blub, 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 blub. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. I was just messing around, and I found a secret. Well, isn't... Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to come down here, am I? I'm supposed to go down another one. So now I have to go all the way around. And Mrs. gets a bit of a beating from the things down there. And then... I have to come back out and not go down there. I don't know if Mrs. is going to... end up very well here. I mean, I thought I collected the energy thing, but does that ball have teeth? No, it's got a spider drip hanging down from the... Oh yeah, I need to actually get the key. I think this is... Mrs. is running out of energy. And yeah, I think I heard this noise when I watched... Oh dear. When I watched the stream back. And I was wondering, what is that noise? Because it happened at the end of the stream. And apparently it's that. Ah, fire. So, yeah. It's a bit of a maze here. Come on. Yeah, so sometimes my controller just kind of gives up. I don't know if it's the controller itself, or it's the connection, or what. But it's like, oh, you wanted to push a direction. Well, I don't feel like it. And then I think at the end there, when I ran off the end, the first time at least, it was like, oh yeah, the slime things. And there was a thing down the bottom. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, because we come through here, then we go back, don't we? Don't we? Yes, we do. And we switch over. We push the button to let them out. And yeah, we can do like colour. Oh no, red colour. I mean, red is a colour. You can understand my confusion. Yes, the slime things. And then this way. And I think there were lots of scary things going on later on over here, weren't there? So do I want to switch over characters? I came up there, didn't I? Because yeah, I need both of my characters here, and yeah, this one can't jump up onto the rope. So I think we just keep that open and then let this one through and go into the teddy bear room. Come on, get off there. And then onto the platform, light up all things, fall down. Danger! I mean, surely the danger should be here because it's the high voltage. Uh-oh, ran out of energy there. Okay, so... Ah, yes. I was going to say, do I need misses here then? Because there's the key, but yeah, this is a jump to make. Uh-oh. And now... Yep, this is tough. And then grab that and go through the door. Beach balls? Nobody told me there was going to be beach balls. Help! Okay. We have thumbprint wobbly nose up there. Interesting. So, yeah, I think this is a room where you can easily get yourself stuck, isn't it? Because I need to open the door, then I need to switch it. Oh yes, not die. Oh, come back here. And go up when it's safe. Come back over here. Drop back down. Watch out for wobbly nose there. Light that and come back down again. And extra lives. Oh, this is kind of a face. And then a switch over. And there's two scary monsters there. Okay. Good thing I was misses. Light that. Then grab that. Then go... Yeah, this is really designed to trip you up, isn't it? Okay, I'm back here. So now... Oh dear. Now what? Because the other character is in this place, which is the prison place where we were before. What's through here? Wait. This is where we came down. Okay, cool. Or not cool because I'm confused about where I'm actually going. I'm guessing I'm just going back over this way. Come on. Oh, here we go. So this was the door where we couldn't get through earlier. Okay, fine. And then we position ourselves. Oh dear. Get on the thing. Oh, we have to actually move ourselves off the screen. Oh, this looks complicated. So yeah, this is one of the things about older games. They can definitely put you in a situation where it is difficult, impossible. Sorry, no. I'm getting my people mixed up. I don't think I can jump. No, I can jump up there. Okay, cool. And then this opens this up, which lets you through there. But yes, the whole not being able to progress thing. I see what's happening here. From older games. I think we're just leaving it alone and letting it do its own thing. Hee 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 hee. And we go up the ladder. Oh, and there's those things up there. These are long levels. What is up here? Okay. I'm not quite sure which way I want to be going here. Because maybe one character needs to go one way and the other character needs to go the other way. But yes, old games putting you in unwinnable situations so that you have to start the whole level or the whole game all over again. Oh my. What up? Okay, I think I need some keys. And how many keys do I have? 1. I'm going to say that they were walnuts, because I really don't know, or they were molds or something. Do I need to actually fall through here? That's incredibly rude if I need to fall through here. Oh no, because... I know now. This character can't collect those. So... Mrs... Actually, what's through here is that's just falling down, isn't it? Yeah. Whew, now Mrs. has to do all the work here. Ah, and die in a pit. So... So, Katie, I'm number 6 on there. Was it 38,646 points? Okie dokie. So, what are we looking at here? Back to Woodland. Oof. Yeah, so I guess this is what it's going to be like. And, I don't know, I guess we know about some of the things that this game likes to pull. Oh, come on. It's an awkward jump. Oh yeah, I can't jump up there. I have a key, or I don't have a key. Where do I get a key? I have to come back here. I was just going to say, I know all about this now, so it should be easier, but yes. Remembering things would make it even easier. But yeah, so this is the experience of this game that the author wishes you to have. So I have a key already. I don't know why it runs so slowly in that room, because it runs faster in this room. It's not just about being underwater. And what are these things supposed to be? Ah dear. Maybe we're not supposed to know. I mean, what are Mr. and Mrs.? And that was that. Oh, dang it. Right. So I can do the secret thing here and then get out like this. So yeah, it did give me energy, but didn't fill up my meter completely, which is, oh, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I think they're green things with one eye and a little arm on the side. Probably have two arms, because there's one's facing the other way. Unless they're just born as left and right-handed versions. Borrowing that joke from earlier, the two genders, left and right-handed. Ah, dear. Okay. Did they? Well, somehow they carry keys and somehow they turn light bulbs on. Maybe they've got like a prehensile nose, because look at that. Look at how that flaps around. And yeah, we found out when Mr. got electrocuted that he does actually have, hair. It's just that it's hidden away and only comes out when he gets electrocuted. I think I'm just basically misunderstanding the jumping mechanic in this game. You just hold up and then a direction and they will basically do the jump for you. Even if you're hitting a roof, because on some games if you hit a roof when you're jumping you just get knocked straight back down again, and but here you still have levitation powers. Heck, the order. I mean the order of the collection of the balls, but you know, that could be a revolutionary slogan as well. Heck the order. Oh dear. Energy me, thank you. So yeah, I was just kind of saying this is like of the ilk of games where you have to do a lot before, I mean, and if you mess up one thing you can have to redo the whole thing, which, you know, as the levels get longer and longer it kind of gets more annoying. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah! So this is, this teddy bear is a gender changer, is it? That's interesting. I mean, assuming that Mr. and Mrs. are indeed of two different genders, I mean, they could actually be the same and just, you know, have different names. Or, you know, that teddy bear is the gender reveal teddy bear and it keeps changing all the time. Yeah. It's a Mr, it's a Mrs, it's a Mr, it's a Mrs, it's a Mr, it's a Mrs. Or something. I don't know if this has any bearing on anything at all. I think my brain is just doing strange things. Ooh, oh dear, yeah, thank you. I mean, I imagine you don't come to this stream for any kind of scientific accuracy or gender theory or anything like that. Have I gone the wrong... Do I go back this way? I've kind of come round full circle, haven't I? I don't need to come this way. I've made a mistake, haven't I? I think I've made a mistake. I wasn't paying enough attention. I was making jokes. Or, you know, being odd. Yeah, I think I didn't need to come back through here. And I distracted myself. Oh yeah, I don't know quite how to deal with these fires. Oh, you can just kind of jump through them like that, okay. Oh no, no. Yeah. I mean, that's the logical way of looking at it. Oops, back up and around. There's a bee up there. I didn't notice the bee. But it was a cute bee. But yeah, I think I got very confused about where I was going here. Because I came back over here and obviously, yeah, I went back downwards. But I need to go up and over instead. Yeah, another one of my Mr. and Mrs. theories is they're both exactly the same. But they're kind of like, you know those plasticine or Play-Doh things, which you, you know, twist the thing at the bottom and then the hair comes out the top in like string. They're kind of just like one of those, and so when Mr. gets electrocuted, all his Play-Doh comes out the top of his head. So, okay, so we are misses for all of this, don't we? And Mr. probably can scout ahead. Right. Ah, key. Ooh, thank you very much, Mr. Ah! Dang it. Okay, I have no lives left, so I have to be very careful here. Okay. Okay. Ah, I see now. Oh, dang it. Now I fall through here, but then... yeah, Mr. can go back over the top if needed. Right. So I think Mr. does want to go back over the top now. And not fall down. We don't want to change over. Actually, this was probably a bad thing, because then if I want to jump over there, I don't want Mrs. there, do I? Oh dear. Then I need to change that over somehow. Which means, can I get them back out? Yes, I can. Because I'm imagining they want you to take this character up the top and then switch over and then get the other one to come down. Ah. But I could be completely wrong. I mean, that could be what they might want you to think. And then that's not exactly... But since I've got both characters here anyway, I can see. Okay, this is light bulbs. So then this character drops down here. These are already open for some reason. Oh, probably because of the switch down there. Okay. I think that means definitely that we do want this character here. And yeah, not only if you do the wrong thing, you have to redo everything, but there are some situations where you may not have any possibility of knowing what the right thing is before you even do anything. Fortunately, I think I've ended up doing the right thing here, but it could have been easily that you do what I did to start off with and then get the misses to come up. Oh, I think that was all the light bulbs. Oh, I messed up the colours anyway somehow. Never mind. Yes, here we are, near the exit. Get some energy for them. Pop through the door. Unless this energy is too high. Nope, we're okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we have the bee here. Oh no. Let's try this red colour. Sorry, I'm going to have to pay attention here. Colour. Oh no, that's red, isn't it? Oh, colour. Red. Colour. Red. Uh-oh. Colour. Red. Colour. Red. Colour. Okay, colour. Am I getting there? Ooh, what? Oh. That's annoying. I'm leaving. I'm not putting anything on the high score table for that. So yeah, I'm still stuck on this first level when I've been going for about... Oh dear. It's not worth it. I lost a life straight away. Come on, left mouse button. Oh, I need to actually click in the window. Okay, it's taking a while to do. Well, I'll put a save here so that I don't have to do the loading up every time. Because I want to try and do this a little bit legitimately. I think I was saying something, but I think I forgot whatever it was that I was saying. Never mind. Back over here. But yeah, I want to try and do this as legitimately as possible because this is the experience that the creator of the game intended. And whether that's a good thing or not, it's still, this is the way that the game is supposed to be experienced. And, you know, there are many arguments you can make about, you know, trying to put the thoughts into words. It's about time, you know, about your time being valuable and such, and so not wanting to waste it doing things over and over again that you don't need to do over and over again. Hi. But yeah, there's like this big argument about creator's vision, but then also about not wasting the player's time and accessibility as well, of course, because there are maybe some parts of the game which you would find more difficult. Like for me, apparently, an accessibility concern is working out what colours are. So yeah, I mean, apparently I don't know if I have more of an issue with that than other people do, but it certainly is an issue for me. And so the bosses are made slightly harder by the fact that I have some kind of issue with registering what colours are. You know, I didn't imagine this game would be one where I would learn something about myself, but here you go. You can learn about yourself in many different ways. Slimy things, and I want to try and do it so that I don't lose. I think I'm losing even more energy when I'm trying not to lose any energy. Oh dear. So yeah, I mean, I want to, because as I was saying, this is part of the reason of wanting to do live streams and have like longer form things like this, is so that I can show how difficult, or just how the games are set up to be actually played. I mean, I have my own thoughts about how much I like the way, oh dear, the way this game expects you to play it. But, I mean, some people may enjoy that, oh, come on, that factor more than other people. Some people might like the whole, yes, please send me right back to the start every time, so that, you know, oh yes, I'm not coming up here now, I have to switch first. Now I have to open the door first, then I have to switch. Oh dear me. But yeah, it's about, you know, weighing up creator intent with your actual time and ability and things like that. Because, you know, ideally I would like to play this as intended. Oh, wrong way. Hello B, you were annoying in the boss thingy. Yeah, ideally I'd like to play this as the creator intended, however, you know, as I said, my time is precious, and my abilities only stretch so far and such. So yeah, basically it's like, if I don't get this time, then I might just start using the save state through the thing just to get something done, is what I'm trying to say here, but getting a little... Once again, I hasten to say philosophical about the whole thing, but introspective about the whole thing. Intellectual? Oh no, that sounds that sounds far too up myself. Anyway, we have to relax here, and I think if I just switch over my characters, I can waste not any energy. Actually, I did need the other character because that's the way it's set up to work. Oh dear. Yeah, I've broken the automatic thing by thinking I was switching characters to save on energy of one of my characters, but oh no. Hi, this is not ideal. Hi, you're trapping me. Oh no, I've glitched into the door. I've glitched into the door. Oh dear. This is another point about the games wasting your time. It's fine as long as the game doesn't get you stuck in a door, flapping your nose about wildly. Okay. Oh yes, I did put down save for this, didn't I? Right. So yes, we're going to be using the save state here now because, you know, if I want to play through these, what's the button? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm getting myself confused again. If I want to play through this as the author intended, then I can maybe come back to it and do that then. Or then some other time, some maybe never, but you know. I think there's a expectation nowadays, at least, that you don't insult the player by wasting their time. In some aspects, but we can get onto that maybe later. But yeah, generally it's nice to not waste the player's time. And, you know, there's another thing to be said about the era of when this game was actually released. Obviously it's back in 1992, and as I said, you know, it did have like a few different like cover discs from a number of different magazines, but you know, you wouldn't necessarily have a lot of games available to you to play, because, you know, the internet wouldn't have been around, or at least easily accessible. I don't know, when did the internet become a thing that people could actually use? But yeah, internet definitely wasn't a thing in our house at this point. And so, you know, you didn't have a lot of games to play, and so, you know, you wanted the games that you did play to be worth the money. But this obviously was a free game on a cover disc. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, you wanted a game to last you a long enough time. So, in the way that obviously this game's doing it, the way that other games have done it, is to either make things, you know, way harder than they really needed to be, or annoying. But yeah, I mean, even there are games nowadays which do ask you to do, you know, levels over and over again, like something like Super Meat Boy or Celeste, or some like the roguelike things as well. It's, you know, I mean, things like Cadence of Hyrule or Spelunky, or just, you know, other things like that. It's dear me. Oh dear, come on, we don't want to die. I've been forgetting about the whole save state thing. I should probably put one down here. But yeah, those have some modern conveniences, so that, you know, you don't get far too frustrated with the game, like infinite lives, or, you know, quick restarts, or restarts on the same screen, you know, short levels, that kind of thing. Yeah, I seem to still be having problems with the joypad, because if I'm holding that direction, it's going in the direction, but sometimes it just decides to stop dead in its tracks like that. I like the joystick or joypad I've got here. It's been good for the length of time it's lasted. Actually, it's quite an old joypad that I've got here. If you want to do some internet sleuthing at all, it's called a Cytec P880. Yeah, but I think the D-pad here might be slightly on its way out, unfortunately, because it's got a nice kind of setup to it. If you imagine one of the PS2 controllers, it has a very similar layout to that, which is why I like it for games like this, because you have the D-pad as like the main directional controller. Oops, whoops, dear me. So yeah, in having, oh, here goes my energy, bye bye. In having the D-pad as like the in the primary position, I'd call it, it just, I think, makes it more comfortable to play games which need more directional inputs like this, whereas something like, oh dear me, an Xbox controller, come on, has the D-pad shifted. And yes, I did try to get a PS3 controller working with my computer before. It didn't really like doing it so much, or it was a bit more of a faff, a bit more awkward than it needed to be. But that was when it was in Windows 7. I don't know if Windows 10 is any better or worse. But yeah, basically, I like the joypad. I mean yeah, joypad. That's the one. Joypad that I've got. And I like having the little grip things, the little handles. I don't know what they actually properly call them, but the PlayStation controller has them, the Super Nintendo controller doesn't. I like having the grips so that I don't have to hold a controller weirdly in order to play anything. Ah! Okay, yes, I switch over, and then this character goes through here. Okay, switch, and then go. Oh no, I messed that up. Come on, back through again. I made a funny tune. But yeah, controllers. I don't know if I have much more to add to the controller thing, other than I might have to work with an Xbox controller I have, or try and figure out how to do something with a PlayStation controller or such. Because I already have those, and ideally I don't want to have to buy a new thing if I don't have to. Right, I think I want to put the saves just right outside here. Come on. So if I save there, then go through. So, okay, yeah, so red, colour. Come on, give me something I can use. Red, colour. Red, come on. Colour red. Huh. Colour. This is being annoying. Oh dear, what did I want to get colour one now, don't I? Colour. Red. Come on, drop a colour over here. Okay, maybe not quite like that. Red. And this might work. Colour, this next one. Is a short. Oh no. Okay, so we got, what's it, 26 times 26 choices of what the first two can be, but they probably spell out a word. So, colour, yeah. Red, colour, red, colour, red. Red, colour, red, colour, red. Okay, shh. Okay, I want red now. Drop me a colour one. Okay, it's not a word. DSCH. Let me actually put this down here. DSCH. Oh, okay. I shall put that in the chat. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, game. I was actually putting down the password. No, I won't write anything rude on there. So this is the tower. It's like, thankfully it actually saved where I am in the game. Okay. Oh. So instead of just one of them dying, I have both of them dying instead. Okay. Put the save down here. Let's see what this is like. And, oh dear, I did it again. So yeah, instead of, I want to make sure I'm not wasting the lives that I have. Actually, jump for it. Okay, got it. Oh no. Oh, this looks horrible. Another thing about accessibility. I'm sure you can see. Or not, as the case may be. Oh no, this is awkward. So basically, my ability to see anything has been cut in half. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a nice kind of see-through effect, but I am not enjoying it. Right, oh dear, yes, my taps are still making noise. I think they're not going to stop on their own, so I might need to get... Oh yeah, I think this is okay. I might need to get somebody out to have a look at them at some point. Did I already go down here? I can't go down there. I need to go up that way. Yes. The noise should stop soon in the background. Unless it doesn't, of course. Oops. Hang on. Excuse me. Just a moment. Hang on. Hello, I am back. Apologies for that. Yeah, it's really a thing that needs to be looked at, I think. But let me see, let's go back to this here. But yes, I've kind of, excuse me, hopefully arranged, oh no, I'm running out of energy because, never mind. And that's blocked off here. Oh dear, that's... dear, not only is it a maze, it's a maze with obscured vision, which I am not a big fan of. There was a secret thing through the wall at some point, wasn't there? I'm just going to check. No. It seemed like a place where you would hide things. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Nope, this is the way out. Oh, dear me. So I get to choose 3 ladders. Oh, there's a energy thing down there. That would have been very nice to have. And this is blocked off here. Okay, I think I need the top. Or this ladder. Nope, not this ladder. Where am I? Ugh. This is really messing me up. Okay. So that opens that up now. Okay, cool. Come on, down the ladder. And up here. Oh dear, there's just so much going on here. Okay, I don't know where I've come from, where I'm going to. Yeah, I mean, I'm not having a lot of fun with this myself. You know, the premise was quite interesting to start off with. Can I go up here? I can get out. But, oh, that... Was it just for the one light bulb? Was that all I came down here for? Well, I have a key, so... This character can actually go through this door here. But can't... Oh, can glitch out on the door. Woo! And... I have to go back in here. Oh dear. Yeah, as I said, this game, it has an interesting premise. Oh no. I'm not sure where I'm going now. I don't like mazes at the best of times. But yeah, no, that's, I think, mazes add to that issue I have. I mean, there was really nothing I could do out here. Oop, apart from get electrocuted. What's... Ah! Hi, I'm just trying to get up this ledge, thank you very much. And then you have to come down that way to get... Unless, of course, I'm meant to go back now and help the other one up. But yeah, as I was saying about wasting the player's time, the mazes are, or at least can be constructed in a way such that they're designed to waste a player's time. Okay, the switch is down there. Before I mess anything up. I don't think I fall down. Okay, I think I have to fall down there to get that. And then... Right, so one way or the other we're switching over here. Might have been a mistake, might have needed that for later, you know, for when it would have been useful to do such a thing. Oh dear. Well, I don't think I want to be coming up here. Well, actually, let's see where the other direction goes to. Okay. Sorry, for some reason I'm running low on patience with this at the moment. Oof. Perhaps... Oh no. Perhaps it's the game itself doing things like this. Oh, look at this. To me. Yeah. Or perhaps it's the noise that my taps were making. Or maybe a bit of both. Yeah, if I want the extra life, which actually at the moment seems like a very good prospect. Right, so yeah, this. I mean, I can excuse the rough graphics here and there, but I mean, actually, close to this or not, I don't know. Yeah, I can excuse the rough graphics here and there with this game, but oh dear. Sometimes they seem to be designed in such a way to purposefully not make you happy. Or at least something which could have done with at least a little test. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not quite sure which character I'm supposed to be taking through. Okay, fine, I could jump up there. It's hard to tell. Right. As I said, my patience with this has taken a little bit of a dive, so I might just decide to not do that. Now, trying to think of what I want to do at the moment. I had like a plan, but since I'm getting kind of frustrated with this game, I'm not quite sure if I want to do the other one. But well, I could start it, and then we can see how things go. So I'm just trying to figure out what the best way is to start this up. Yeah, I'll do this and then I'll do this, because then you get a fancy ding at the start, and then it plays the intro. So yeah, I need to change the title now. Right, updated the title. I hope everybody can see this and has some kind of idea what's going on here. This is a Super Mario World ROM hack. And it's in the Kaizo flavour of ROM hacks. let's say. This is what I was saying, is whether I want to play this or not, because of the frustration that I may or may not be feeling at the moment. This game could also possibly cause me some frustration. I hope I'm okay sound levels over the music here. If not, please let me know. So this is Kaiser. I won't go into direct, details about what that actually means and such like that, but it is a precision kind of game. I have played through this before, offline and all that on my own. I think, what was it, about 16 hours it took me to beat it the first time, because it does need the precision. I played it on a different computer, so I don't have a save file on here. I suppose the only way to really get into it is to get into it. So, this is Mario. Welcome to Quickie World. Go fast, don't hesitate, and it'll be all right. So oops, I need to remember what buttons do what, because I've been used to using the Amiga control buttons. So this is run, jump, and spin jump as well. Right, okay. What you can see here is we have a quick restart system, which is what we're going to be needing for this because of the precision needed to play this. I have to remember all the bits all the quirks that are specific to Super Mario World, because this is a game that has lots of quirks to it. And this first part is showing you, or making you realise, that you can adjust the speed that you fall at. And it's all about controlling that and the timing of hitting these Goombas. See, you do the low bounces there, then you have to do a high bounce. Bounce. Yes. And it's definitely a game about accuracy, precision, timing, and all that kind of thing. And as I said, I have been... I've played through this before. Let me have a look here. Boop. Hello, yes. Sorry, I'm just getting my chat up so I can see it. The Unfair Mario. Yeah, I think that was actually more intended to be as the title says. Somebody obviously, if they are able to correct me, please do correct me, but I think at least the first Kaizo game that was called Kaizo was intended to be actually annoying, because it was a game that was designed to annoy the creator's friend. However, some people appreciated the accuracy that was involved, and so they kind of picked those aspects out of... Here we go. Oh. They picked those aspects out of the original, and decided to base games around that instead. So it's less about fairness and more about memorization and execution. So yes, this might make me say a few words. It might make me say few words. Because yeah, oh dear me. At different points, it might require concentration, or it might require me to just, zone out, because part of this is getting the memory, as I say, the muscle memory and such. So, I think I spent a little too much time on that. So yeah, it's about learning what's correct, remembering what's correct, and actually doing what's correct. So yeah, I mean, if you're not prepared to see this this happen over and over and over again, I say get prepared, maybe, or maybe it's not your thing, which I can understand. I mean, obviously the games or things I've been playing, yeah, repeating mistakes is definitely a thing that can happen. Especially if after you've learned the right way and you've been doing the right way for like a number of minutes, and then all of a sudden you kind of get back into old habits and start making the same mistakes over and over again. But yeah, so as I said, I've kind of gone through this game before. I've beaten this game. Yeah, I think I went through every level as intended. But there's a particularly notorious level later on which, depending on how things go, I may or may not actually get to that. But yeah, well, the thing that I was trying to say is, yeah, the games I've been playing previously have all kind of been, with Super Metroid it was like maybe a bit of wandering around not knowing what to do, or maybe a lot of wandering around and not knowing what to do, but also sorry, my brain's gone here. But yeah, Super Metroid was wandering around, not quite knowing what to do, but also having progress here and there and things like that, and obviously not a lot gets repeated. And with so how that pertains to things is they gave me stuff to talk about. And with the, obviously, Amiga cover discs that I've been doing, it's kind of a new game every now and then, so there's always something new to talk about. I run out of time to do that. But with this, obviously, it's possibly going to be quite a lot. Hang on, I'm going to move my microphone up a bit. I think it's been falling down. Hang on. Right, that should be a bit closer to me now. But but this is kind of a lot of the same thing over and over, and there may be some progress here and there, but it's a lot of, as I say, learning and stuff like that. So how it pertains to what I was saying before is obviously I will get less and less to say about the actual game itself, because I would have said everything already about it, and then it's like trying to fill in the gaps, or maybe not filling in the gaps. Maybe it can be about enjoying the music, Maybe it can be just about enjoying the silence. Or maybe I'll just be anxious that there's nothing being said and fill up the space with anxious ramblings. Well, I think I've been doing fairly well on anxious ramblings actually for the past however long I've been doing this. But yeah, this is kind of one of those games which, you know, at some point you may have to do some thinking. At some point you may have to do some concentrating. But it's also kind of a game you can slightly zone out to as well. I mean, I would very much hesitate to call it meditative, but it's something to busy idle hands. Oops, wrong. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of also, in ways, similar to playing a musical instrument, you know. You have to do the right things in the right order for the right length of time. Which, excuse me, which may be one reason why I enjoy playing this kind of game, because it's kind of gets that... Oh, it gets that kind of feeling of learning, improving, progress. China Minor. Is that something similar to Manic Miner? But yeah, I mean, this goes a similarity to learning a song, let's say. Pushing all the right buttons in the right order at the right time. I mean, in a way you could see it as some kind of like Guitar Hero game with, you know, slightly more interesting graphics. Slightly more happening on the screen rather than some people standing around and playing instruments. Yeah, I mean, going by the previous game, the Mr. and Mrs., if you saw any of that, it's that got frustrating. This is not frustrating. This is actually kind of, I said, has that kind of hesitating to say it, but meditative quality, because really I don't know how much it actually pertains to meditation, but it's that kind of, it kind of has a chill out kind of thing. I mean, even though you're dying and I wouldn't say failing, but you know, dying over and over again. Ah, dang it. Even though there is that repeated dying and repeated repeating of things, it's kind of relaxed, because you know it's some way you kind of know what it is that you're doing. You know, it's I don't know. If we go to the analogy that I was using with musical instruments, just kind of like noodling around, you know, playing your favourite song. Maybe not correctly. Maybe there's some bits you can improve. Maybe you're just learning it and you're getting all the notes wrong. But you know, you're thinking of your favourite song, you're playing your favourite song. And so it just has that kind of thing where you can like, so just kind of zone out. Whew, okay, so technically this is a PB and I've just... I shouldn't have done that. But technically personal best there. Because yeah, I mean this is the flow of this thing. You got your nice chill, you got your funky tunes, you got your chill, you got your chatting to people, you got your learning, you got a lot of things which are quite nice. Then occasionally you get a little burst of what is it? Happy chemical. Is it serotonin? Or is that another one? Or are there multiple happy chemicals? Hi, not a chemist here. Anyway, oops, too late. But yeah, you get the chill, relax, just doing a thing. And then occasionally it's like, oh hey, I got that thing right. Or, oh hey, I got a little bit further this time. You know, just kind of... That's so you got some chill and then some moments of happiness. I won't start singing Cats. Or I might, I don't know. Who knows? We're in uncharted territory here. But it helps me not being able to sing the moments of happiness by the fact that I'm not incredibly familiar with the actual lyrics. I just know the moments of happiness. Something meaning... Something meaning... Yeah. Oh, dear me. But that's one of the songs from Cats which I'm less familiar with. I mean, if you were to ask me about Skimbleshanks, I might have a better recollection. Macavity is always one of those difficult ones. I somehow don't find it easy to remember what lyrics go where, or what lyrics. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking of Cats, but then there's also the poems. Oh, there were poems previous to that. But yes, it's what words come where and in what order is a bit harder for me with Macavity for some reason. I think it follows less of a structure. It's like I always find songs which have the choruses which are different every time to be difficult to remember what the choruses are, even though like the verses are different every time. Somehow when the choruses are different every time, it just makes it harder for me to remember. And especially if the choruses are a little bit similar to each other. You know, if you think of 1 Week, each chorus is kind of slightly different, but also the same. And that just throws me off. I mean, I've got the hold it now, watch a hoodwink, because I make you stop to think, and stuff like that. And even the faster bits, which, I'm playing a game. I'm trying to remember the buttons to play this game. Whether I'm going to remember some of the lyrics from 1 Week, that's a lot more difficult. Oh, hello, I forgot about you. But, yeah, I mean, even though there's more different lyrics and complicated lyrics in the verses, it's just that because the chorus is just a little bit different, that it just throws me off. It helps if there's more of a kind of a story to it, I suppose. so then obviously the chorus follows on from the verse. Oh dear. Memories, yes. All alone in the moonlight. Something, something, something. I could probably do it better if I wasn't, playing a game and listening to a different soundtrack at the same time. But yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to run through the lyrics of 1 week and just failing miserably to remember exactly what they are. But yeah, that was one of the ones, isn't it? Sorry, I'm probably gonna mess it up now anyway, because obviously I'm distracted in some way. But yeah, it's like gonna get a set about a close, gonna find the camera tiny up so just so my hands on it. Yeah, just so my hands on. I was flying off the backswing. But yeah, I haven't practiced that, so, and I'm playing a game at the same time, so not easy. But yes, that's not the thing I'm supposed to be concentrating on or practicing at the moment. This is, and I'm sure you're all tortured here now by the sight of that midpoint. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just kind of, this is a game which you can just chill out to. Let your mind wander. Because it's not, your brain has different parts. I mean, I'm not a brain doctor, so nothing here is in any way scientific. But you got the bit of your brain that can think and say words and stuff. And the other bit which deals with like muscle memory. Which, if you hadn't considered it, is actually a thing which you're kind of working on by going through this. Just muscle memory, muscle memory, muscle memory and all that kind of thing. Oh dear. So ideally by the end of today I'd like to get up to that midpoint. Ideally by the end of today. Well, by the end of the stream today, I mean. And if at all possible, to the end of this level. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be breaking any records with this playthrough of this game. As I said, I think my first playthrough took like 16 hours. Could have been more. And I only know that because the emulator I was using on my laptop here has a thing which logs the amount of time you've been in a game. So yeah, I think about 16 hours was the first time that was logged. Come on! Yes! See, that's what you do this for. Oh yeah, that muscle memory thing. Yeah, because that's the thing. Just as you say there, I could try and reiterate it, but I couldn't say it any better than that, really. So I'm taking a little break now, because, you know, yeah, woo! Actually, I've just finished off the drink that I have here, so my plan now is to go and get another drink, but whilst you wait... Oops, hang on. I'll mute my voice and then I'll go back, click back on the window so you can groove along to that tune for a bit. Oh, sorry, yes, I clicked back to the window. It's stopped the music, hasn't it? Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Ooh, here we go. Right. So, hello again. Mario doing a wiggle. Right. So, that is completely not the kind of thing you want to be doing here. Though I guess that's expected, really. Okay. So, I'm going to need this friend here to get through that block up there. Like so, and then I think I have to... Oh, yeah. I did that wrong. Hi, friend. Oops. Yep, and that can happen. Oh yeah, forgot that again. I see a big gap and try to jump over it. Like a daredevil. Stunt person. Once again, I'm forgetting the very important part where you have to do the other jump. Because, yeah, I suppose some of this depends on your knowledge of Super Mario World. Ugh. You have two different types of jump in Super Mario World. Are you coming this way? No? Cool. Woo! End! Anyway, yes, you have two different kinds of jump in Super Mario World. One is the regular jump you've seen a lot of. The other, yay, other, and I will put save states down as well. The other is a spin jump, which helps you jump on things which you normally wouldn't be able to jump on. Run, Forest. Yep, it is a pun. And that's saying, yep, that's the buttons you want to press. Now, I have to try and remember what buttons they map to on the controller that I've got, because I've just got buttons numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 here. But I think it's just a run and jump that I've got. No, it's a cross and run. Yeah, or something. Is it AX? Yeah, because the Y is the top. Which one? It would be good to have a standard for which buttons go where. But it's BA, YX, because they're the other way around on Nintendo controllers for whatever reason. So a cross and jump, I think. Oh yes, and these blue coins indicate that you want to do the spin jump instead of the normal jump. Which can involve some thumb gymnastics. Because, you know, if you're aware of the layout of a control pad, you know, you've got your run and jump, and the way I usually do it, and I think the way a lot of people do it, is you hold down the run, with the tip or the pad of your thumb, and then use the lower down bit, knuckle, ball, is it called, of the thumb, to press the button diagonally down from it. That's the way I usually do controller stuffs. And so going from that and to the other set of buttons, you kind of have to roll your thumb or move it across to be basically in the same position but shifted over. If you imagine doing that right in the middle of doing everything else, it makes it just a tiny bit difficult, but not too much. I mean, there are points in maybe later in this game, maybe in other games, where you have to do more more kind of difficult gymnastics, but can't remember what kind of situation you need to use that kind of thing in. It's probably got something to do with flying. Because flying is... no! Technically PB for this. I mean, as I say, I have played through the game before. But, for this playthrough, technically a PB. I bopped my head. Excuse me, bopped my head. So my jump flubbed. Ugh. And yeah, I've got to hit the bullets at that point. Because they will allow me to do such a thing as that. And... you can feel the pain there. Excuse me, I'm going to have to take a moment just to get over that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you'd call that kind of feeling, because you'd imagine it would be like disappointment, but yeah, I'm not getting frustrated and saying, oh, F this game, kick things, bang bang, throw controller, kind of thing. Not getting like that at all. I suppose it's just the build-up of the adrenaline, and then kind of like the anticlimax. Quickie. Well, I suppose you could find things you weren't intending to with this name. It's... I don't know, unfortunately. I don't have it noted down. But if you go to Super Mario World Central, you should be able to find the patch to download to put it on your completely legal Super Mario World ROM that you've obtained by completely legal means. But yes, SMW Central, I think that's the way it's written down. But if you type Super Mario World Central or SMW Central into the old Google, or, you know, that Bing, if that's your jam. You're sure to find it, and then obviously it's got a... Now, this is why you don't want to do a normal jump down there. You're sure to find it if you do a search on their site, which is... Their site is, or at least was, when I recently looked at it, a little harder to find out where you actually do the searches and things like that, but poke around the site, you should be able to find out where the ROM hacks are. And yeah, that should give you, you know, the date and creator comments and stuff. Of course. No crimes happening here. Crimes? Me? Well, I know the phrase is be gay, do crimes, but who believes that? It's just a saying, it's just a meme, you know. A meme, one of those things us fresh-faced kids do. Always doing that memeing, are we, the kids? Them gosh darn millennials. Dang it. Us millennials. It's avocado and memes all day long. If we're not doing memes, we're just eating them avocados. And yeah, I'm kind of classifying myself into millennial here, even though I'm kind of, you know, depending. Oh yeah, dabs. Just did one then. Couldn't see it, of course, because I don't have a camera. But totally dabbed. But yeah, I'm classing myself as among the millennials because, you know, I'm kind of just on the cusp of that. At the older end. But because I'm always late for everything, you know, I kind of feel like I fit in with the millennials more than whatever generation I'm supposed to belong to. Oops. Yep, no crimes here. Officer just doing some dabs. Oh, wrong. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely not along the lines of expert play. There are plenty of people who oops, too many bullets gone. There are plenty of people who can do this really well. I mean, this is called Quickie World, and it's supposed to be over quickly. For people who, you know, are practiced at this kind of thing. But, yeah, I mean, anybody really can pick up this kind of thing. Well, yeah, I'd say mostly anybody could pick this up. There's possibly some adjustments you might want to make if you have certain troubles with certain things, but, you know, you don't have to consider yourself an expert to play this. I mean, it's kind of like, as I was saying, things like Super Meat Boy or Celeste. The point is you're going to die repeatedly, because that's... Yeah, now I'm here, but I don't have the other bullet, so I might as well practice getting a run-up. Still haven't quite got the speed of it, though. But yeah, the point of it is you're going to die over and over again, and that's... You know... part of the experience. But, yeah, I think with perseverance, most people will be able to, you know, at least improve on their own abilities. Because, you know, you don't have to be the fastest in the world. You don't have to be the best. I mean, it's a game after all. It's supposed to be fun. If you're not enjoying it, cool. There are other games and all that kind of thing. But yeah, how do I get the speed? So if I jump up here and I do a run... Because obviously I've got to do that fast enough so that I can catch up with the bullet. And even though I have played this before, as I say, I can't remember every single little trick that I need to do, every single placement. I think when I actually did get that, when I was playing it before, or any time I did, it was kind of just... seemed mostly, I wouldn't say luck-based, but it's not consistent. But yeah, I mean, as I said, even if you're, you know, playing this game, even if you want to play it a lot, even if you want to go for speedruns and such, speedrun doesn't mean you have to be the best in the world. Even that. Speedrun in itself is just a game that you can play. That's why people mark down their personal bests, their PBs. Oh, yeah, I didn't hold the buttons to start off with. Doesn't work very well if you don't hold the buttons to start off with. Oh dear. Doesn't help if you don't push the right buttons either. But yeah, speedrunning a game is just another way to play a game, another game in and of itself. You know, you got like, think of it like more like a racing game, like a Mario Kart or whatever, a racing game. Look, there's the checkpoint just over there. Just over there. I just need to do this one jump, get this all lined up, get the right speed, get everything. It'll all be good. We'll get to the checkpoint there. But yeah, just think of a racing game. Mario Kart. You don't necessarily always get the best time straight away. And when you do win the race, you know, you think, oh, I could have done this or that or whatever better. And that's kind of the same thing with here. Speedrunning is just adding a timer to a game. As I said, not that I'm actually doing any speedrunning at the moment, but it might be a thing that I'm kind of interested in coming back to, because as I said, this is a thing you can just kind of, or at least I can chill out to. That's what I want to do. Apart from I need the bullet there too. But yeah, it's just pretend it's Mario, but a race. And the time that you're trying to beat is just your time. You know, your personal best. Just getting that set up wrong. I think I need to go across with more speed so that I get onto the platform earlier. So, oh, wrong button. But yeah, so this, or these type of games are kind of more easier to get into the speed run, because there is just the one thing you have to do. And if you get it right, then you're kind of almost doing it at the right kind of speed anyway to start off with. Oh dear. Because yeah, as you may have noticed with this, it's like do the right thing, or that's it, back to the start for you. I was going somewhere with that, thought I lost it. Here we go, and up and over, and that's not going to be... Ugh. But yeah, Mario World, Super Mario World has interesting quirks. And one thing is about getting the speed. And getting jump heights and lots of other different things. I mean, it's not really come much into play here. You just have to make sure you have enough of a run-up, and that's the thing that's in like the normal game. Normally they give you a little bit more room to get a run-up in the normal game. But those are completely the wrong bullets to get there. Hang on, I think I need a drink. Yeah, Mario can just fly around, fall into a hole. I'm having a drink, Mario. Right. So yeah, like with a game like this, you might consider, oh, I keep dying over and over, that must mean I'm really bad at it, but you know, there's such a small window for you to succeed. Yeah, I mean, who knew a plumber could end up in this kind of situation? I mean, it's not every day you find yourself spinning on a cactus. Or being chased by bullets. I mean, the last time I was chased by bullets was... Nope, never been chased by bullets. But yeah, I kind of realised I kind of fell into giving a motivational kind of speech there, didn't I? This is a game. If it's fun, that's cool. No pressure. You don't have to be better than anybody else. You're just playing a game. If you keep falling at the same pit, if you keep landing on the same spike, you keep getting munched by the same muncher, it's cool. Everything's cool. Everything's smooth. And that was a quote from Scooby Snacks, isn't it? By the Fun-Loving Criminals. I mean, I don't know how many people remember that song, but I did enjoy that when it was out. I still enjoy it, but you know, it's not a main staple of things I listen to. But yep, running around, robbing banks, all whacked off of Scooby Snacks. Some good life lessons in there. Perhaps not. The other day. Yeah. There was a live version of it, I think it was on TFI Friday, where the guitar was, you know, amped up a lot more than the recorded version, which I like distorted guitars. It's fun. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's from a TV show back in, it would be the 90s, wouldn't it? So if you find a thing on YouTube, a video on YouTube of it, it's likely not to be the greatest of qualities. Oh, come on, we can do this. We can. Technically, a PB there. Technically. But yes, TFI Friday, as hosted by that Chris Evans. No, not that Chris Evans, the other Chris Evans. That frequently catches me out, by the way. You know, when they're talking about the person who does the Avenger films. Like, Chris Evans? I thought he was... Oh, right, okay. No. That Chris Evans is now, or at least was, doing Top Gear. I don't know, I don't really watch it so much myself. Yep, time to practice the jump. Yep, would have got it. Oh dear. But yeah, streaming is an odd thing. I didn't think I'd be referencing the Fun-Loving Criminals and TFI Friday today, but there you go. Yeah, I think I've got the idea for the jump now. I just need to make sure I keep the bullet alive and... Oh, no. See, I've been doing that bit perfectly, as you were saying earlier. You can do these kind of things absolutely perfectly. Up to a point. Sorry, I wasn't actually paying attention there. You can do these things perfectly up to a point. And then all of a sudden you just fall on something which you either haven't fallen on before or haven't since you actually just started playing the level. But yes, if what you were saying was like the textbook, that was the actual practical demonstration part of this lesson here. Welcome to Falling in Pits 101. Yeah, I think that was what is known as a wall clip. If you're familiar with Super Mario World or Super Mario Brothers, or perhaps some other platforming games, but especially Super Mario World and Super Mario Brothers, sometimes you can find yourself... Sorry, I just went to the whole talking head thing again. Sorry. Sometimes you can find yourself... No, I started saying that sentence and I've just kind of run my brain off track. And you think, where is my beautiful Bill? Bullet Bill? Where is my beautiful spin jump? Letting the bullets go by. Oh dear. But yes, oh yes, that was the thing. That was the thing right there. That thing. But you can end up clipping into the wall. And it just completely stops your falling and the spinning that you're doing. And can be a big pain, let me tell you. I mean, sometimes professional people who play these games, can use that wall clip thing to actually get a wall jump going. Oh no. Then yeah, definitely do not land on the top of the bullet bill. You know, normally, these wall clips are actually quite hard to do. It's just when you don't want to do them that you get them all of the time. But yeah, I'm having a lot more fun with this game than I was with Mr. and Mrs. Probably some metaphor I could use about gender. But not going to. Though I kind of already have by pointing it out. Duh. Right, so, ooh, we're on a good roll here. Come on! Oh, so close. That, but better, is what we're looking for here. Just a little bit of that, but a bit better. Here we go. Can I? Talk about cruel. If you want cruel, well, I don't. Well. Yeah, if you want a good example of cruel, that's your cruel right there. That's when I felt. The other one, perhaps a little. That one, a little bit more. You can probably tell by the way I'm speaking. That indeed, yes. Yes, as I said, it's not a disappointment. It's not a I throw my controller across the room kind of feeling. It's got all that kind of excitement, all that anticipation. You know, kind of all the good things that you want from something like this. It's just missing that final... There's a metaphor I could use here, but I'm not going into it. You can think of the metaphor all by yourself. But yes, the metaphor that I am going to go with is it's like a sneeze. That just doesn't happen. You get all that build up, all that worked up, ready to sneeze. I was going to make more of a colourful description, but I decided against it because it's sneezing. And nobody needs a more colourful description of sneezing. But yeah, you got that sneeze all ready, all riled up, all prepared to go, and then it just fades away. Kinda like that. No, completely missed that. See, it's very interesting when things just go a little bit different than they have been before, because you've been getting all of this, you know, mostly the same each time. But then you manage to do something which you hadn't been doing on your previous attempts. Like just, oh dear. Not like that. That's just forgetting which buttons to press. That's forgetting things, but it's just a little my mind is thinking of the word entropy here. Just those little changes. You know, the little flaps of the butterfly wings that cause different results at the end. Just those tiny imperceptible things, you know, the fact that you held run for 1 or 2 frames less than you did before. You didn't quite get the same jump height as usual. And then you just end up doing something which is, as I said, just kind of... which is long gone by now. But if you remember me hitting the corner of a block, and kind of Mario doing a little stumble, that is what I'm referring to. It's just a thing which hadn't happened before. And hasn't happened since then. But because, you know, all those little bits of entropy lined up perfectly at that point, it just made that 1 in 1,000 or whatever chance happen. Come on, no. Yeah, that's mostly how you don't do that part. Oh no. Almost would have been perfect. I mean, I stopped a little too long before starting to run. And of course, busted the bullet. I mean, I don't know if I want to say killed the bullet, because, you know... Well, for one thing, kill is a bit, you know, extreme, a bit nasty. Plus also, it's a bullet. So, busted it, bursted it, poofed it out of existence. I don't know. Set a flag in its code so that it would not be displayed, and that was a very clear example right there of a wall clip. I just looked at my preview of the stream on my laptop, and it's running a little bit behind. So I didn't actually see... there we go, there's that stumble again. So I didn't actually see the what's it thingy when it did the what's it thingy. Fill in the blanks. My brain apparently does not want to. But yeah, it's actually quite chill. And as I was kind of saying at the start of me playing this, I was kind of slightly worried that I wouldn't have much to say. Perhaps I still don't have much to say. Perhaps this is all just waffle. Perhaps this is all just nonsense and hot air. But honestly, I thought I'd have a lot less to say than this. Which, you know, as I said, it's kind of not necessary to say anything at all. We could be chill. We could be comfy and cozy and happy just playing a game. Clipping into the wall. We're not happy about that part of it. But yeah, I mean, if a thought arrives, it might make it out of my mouth. You know, some thoughts are best kept to yourself. But... ah, dear. Yeah, I mean, that part especially, I mean, I'm not keeping notes of exactly where I have problems each time. Certainly I've had quite a few problems with that wall clip there. Haven't really, haven't really done that too often. But I think mostly where I fall is with those the spin jumping down on the bullets. Because it's about getting the right positioning, the right speed to match the bullets, and the right speed to get only two of them. There's a lot to do in that small space. And it's, yeah, those might have been just a bit late to that at that point, so the bullets were too far underneath. Wow. Come on, we can do this. Oh, we can't do it if that happens. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting with I mean, this type of game in particular, with like, as I said, like the Kaiser games, or Kaiser genre of games, and things like Super Meat Boy and Celeste, you are kind of, in a way, teaching yourself to speedrun it because of the narrow windows for you to be able to do certain things. That's what you kind of get in speedrunning in that. It's like you have to run this perfect line, or close to perfect, because speedrunning records change all the time. And even some speedrunning records can be the world record, and they still make tons of mistakes. I mean, something like Super Mario Brothers, that has been optimized way down, and oh dear, let's practice this part anyway. Yep, that would have been good. That would have been more than good. But yeah, Super Mario Brothers, if you look at the speedruns of that, there's pretty much no way you can squeeze out any extra time unless they find new tricks. Come on! It did look a little bit too far ahead. Oof, hang on. Oh, repositioning. And having a drink, I think, as well. But yeah, I mean, my goal when I started this up was just to at least get through the first level before the end of the stream today, which I managed to do that, which is more than I hoped for. Well, no, I hoped for more. I hoped to do really well. I expected maybe more than I expected. Check posture, yeah. Ugh, probably not great. I can lean back more into my chair here, but the thing is, as I said, my microphone stand is not in the ideal place at the moment, so if I put it near me right now and then I kind of move my arm, it kind of moves away from me. So yeah, it's not really locked very well into place. Ugh, there we go, do that. So yeah, hopefully I should be able to be further back. Actually leaning more against the chair, except for instead of leaning more forward. Da 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 da. We've got to the singing part of the playthrough. Just 'cause I feel like singing along to this song. And that was it, I think. Who knows? It happened once. It may happen again. When you least expect it. Out pops the melody. I'm not building up to anything, by the way, and it might have sounded like that. It's like, and here we go! But no. It was just a spontaneous thing. That was completely the wrong jump. And for some reason, because I couldn't think of lyrics myself, my brain was trying to say, hey, maybe you could sing these lyrics along to the tune instead. And strangely enough, the lyrics that my brain thought would well, it didn't think that it would go very well with it. The lyrics that my brain came up with were the Rainbow Connection. And I'm thinking, it doesn't even sound like the same tune. Brain, why are you going to the Rainbow Connection? Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers and dreamers and me. See, it's not the same tune at all. It just doesn't fit. It is as if Kermit decided to put down the banjo, pick up an electric guitar and start jamming. And you know, if you're in the middle of a lake in a tiny boat, perhaps an electric guitar isn't the instrument you want to be going for. I mean, even if it's battery powered, depends what kind of lake it is, really, doesn't it? I mean, any water is probably bad for it. And if a fish jumps in your amplifier, that's not great either. But if it's salt water, that's even more bad. Blip, 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 down into a hole. Dang it. At least I'm getting some practice with that area. So I think I've mostly got that. It's just making sure I get the jump at the right time, and obviously making sure I start the run. Ah, it's too far back. It's too far back. Wall clips again. But yeah, I mean, I think I'll, you know, depending on how things go, if I'm still doing this by the 3-hour mark on the stream, I think maybe I'm going to call it there. Come back to this fresh next streaming day, and then I can, you know, hopefully, because your brain's weird. Your brain's weird, my brain's weird. All of our brains are weird. There was a point to that, by the way. It's just that when you come back to something, sometimes you just seem to do better at it. For whatever reason. I mean, your brain seems to carry on working on the problem in the background, whatever it seems to be. Even if you think, you know, how could my brain be working on this, playing Mario in the background whilst I'm doing other things? But it's just a surprise. It just does. So I found that out also when I was learning to play guitar. It's oh dear. So I just couldn't get something. No matter how much I tried to push through, do it, get it right. And it's like, oh no, I'm not getting it. I'm frustrated. I'll put it down. Yeah, this is not how to do it. But yeah, I'll put it down, I'll forget about it, whatever. And then I came back to it like the next day or something like that, and then it's just like, oh, I did it first try. You know, it's just... I don't know how brains do it. Come on, this... Looking good? Not looking good. Dang it. But yeah, this is probably, I mean, without falling into that hole, no, without a lot of practice at this, something like that, just right at the end, making sure you hit the, yeah, fresh eyes, fresh brain, fresh fingers, all that kind of thing. But yeah, at the moment, because, you know, obviously I'm not super fluid at this and can get it right every time. There's little bits here and there which, as I said, that little bit of kind of entropy, little things change, which means Either I get a shorter or a longer jump there, and it's at a different time. Excuse me. And, yeah, because I'm still trying to get these first parts right, the further it goes on, the more that entropy adds up. And so all those tiny little offsets and things all build up. I mean, I suppose it's similar to the whole, straw that broke the camel's back. The final straw, that thing. It's interesting when you actually think about metaphors and things like that, because it's like... you imagine these people just stacking straw upon a camel. Strand by strand, straw by straw. And then they place one on and it's like, oh no, Camel's having a bad day. Oh. Yeah, Camel's having a bad day now. And it was like, that was it, that was the straw. That tiny amount of weight. That insignificant. If it landed on you when you were just minding your own business, you would hardly notice it. But that was the straw that broke the camel's back. There's another phrase that's similar to that as well. I can't think of it at the moment. Yep, we're on to etymology, the etymology part of the stream. By the way, I have an interest in etymology. Very frequently I find myself looking up the origins of words. It's very interesting to see where things come from. Sometimes I just kind of obviously have my own picture of where certain things come from, like the straw that broke the camel's back, but since that's so descriptive, it seems like that's probably where that phrase comes from. But yeah, it's another phrase that's similar to that. The final straw or something else. Just that one extra little thing which makes everything go bad. I can't think of it at the moment. But if you think of the actual where it must have come from, it can be actually interesting. Yeah, my brain's trying to fill in the phrase which I know is in there somewhere, but it's not. It's like thinking, oh, the final countdown. No, it's not the final countdown. We're not leaving together right at the moment. We don't have anything set up to go to Venus. Okay, fine. That's not the phrase we're going for. It's like, it's not the last hurdle either, because, that's doesn't quite mean the same thing. And that's even more explicit in its metaphor. You fall at the final hurdle. Bang. Easy to understand. Something like the straw that broke the camel's back, especially if you just hear it as the final straw, you might not consider it. It might not be an obvious metaphor to you. But there is another one. It's just not coming to my mind. My brain is going in weird directions trying to find this. It's like the final straw. And then it gets onto the, it's the last thing. That's it. Enough is enough. I have had it. These monkey flipping straws on this Monday to Friday plane. Yeah. dear. By the way, that was from Snakes on a Plane, and that's the non-swearing edit of it, the actual one that they recorded. Well, not quite. It's not monkey flipping. It's monkey fighting. I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Time to open some windows or something like that, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, you don't really get too much of this in recorded videos and such like that because, you know, I don't have a lot of time to have my brain do some just... What is it? Just... I had the phrase before, it's gone away from me, you know, when you just let your brain run and you say whatever comes to mind. But yeah, doing, you know, shorter videos and such, this kind of thing doesn't come out. It's interesting. You know, it's just like I'm not forcing this or anything like that, it's just whatever's popping into my brain at the time. It's... It's not word association, it's something else. No, it's gone. But, you know, saying whatever comes into your head. And obviously I imagine a lot of people who do videos, who do streams and things like that, you know, do a similar thing. I mentioned this to somebody after another stream I'd done. I did. But, you know, surprisingly, you know, all this kind of off-the-cuff thinking and whatever, somehow I'm not being racist or homophobic or anything like that. Gosh, I wonder how that happens. Sorry, is that getting a little bit too political? Not that I care, of course, but, you know. Oh, it amuses me. It's like, oh, I'm having a gamer moment, I'll just say, oh, flip, oh, heck. And somehow not managing to make people feel uncomfortable. I'm getting rather fed up of breaking too many of those. See, everything just needs to line up very nicely, and I need to actually be pushing the buttons at the start when the level loads up. Oh, hang on. I had an alarm going off. Everybody ignore the alarm. The alarm. PG and PC screams are quite rare. Yeah, I mean, obviously I tried to keep it non-offensive as much as possible in the you know, not being racist, not being homophobic, not being transphobic, not, you know, just trying to be a decent person. And also it's like, I'm not opposed to people swearing, it's just I generally tend to not want to do that when I'm, you know, doing a stream or a video or such. It just... mean, in general day-to-day conversation, I may, but it's just, it doesn't seem appropriate. But I'm not saying that in a way that, like, oh, that's completely inappropriate speech, you shouldn't be saying that kind of thing. It doesn't seem relevant, is what I mean. Appropriate in that sense, you know. Because especially if you're doing some kind of, like, presenting, like, in a way I'm kind of doing some kind of presenting here. I mean, this is not a normal way I'd play the game. I wouldn't ramble to myself about nonsense things that come into my head. Or, you know, actually quite pertinent things sometimes that come into my head. But, yeah, I mean, so in some way I'm doing some presenting, and it's just, because of that, it's like, I want, obviously, to present something, yeah, kind of like that, like having guests. Yeah, yes, of course. The least said about that, the better. I mean, you know, it's not like it was 6 months ago when I was really, really anxious about such things, but it's still not my favourite topic of conversation, let's put it that way. I mean, no problem to you for mentioning it there. I mean, it's fair enough in bits and pieces like that, but it's definitely not my favourite subject to dwell on. Yeah, it's like presenting. It's like putting your best foot forward, or because it's not like swearing is bad. I mean, that's what I want to get across here. It's not like I think swearing is a naughty thing, you shouldn't do it, kind of thing. It's not. It's a tool. It's something you can use in certain situations. You know, if you really need to get a point across, and you need to get it across in a very short amount of time, it can be a very useful tool. And, you know, some people just, it's every second word that they utter is like a swear word or something like that. You probably know people like that. It's like they can't say a single sentence without one or two swear words dropping out of their mouth. And it's like, that's fine, that's who they are, but I don't know, I think it's a particular expectation of the person. And, you know, that expectation may be completely relevant, may be completely valid, maybe what they're trying to go for. You know, if somebody is swearing that amount of time, it's like, I don't know, because I see them, like swear words in general, as kind of like emphasis. It's a way to emphasize, to make a point where your point may be being missed. You know, and I mean, I have to say it does kind of confuse me slightly of people who would use it just kind of as a part of everyday speech. But I mean, maybe that's kind of just part of their personality. You know, they're very enthusiastic about everything, which obviously is a good thing. You don't want to kind of stamp out enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is good. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, there's force behind the word, or words, I should say. And, you know, as you say, if you're having people over at your house, you want to make them feel welcome. You don't want to be breaking out all the spiciest topics straight away. You want people to ease in, to feel comfortable. She says, whilst busting out a very spicy topic. But, you know, a lot of you have been here for a while. You get the idea. This is my house. And, you know, I hope people feel comfortable enough in my house. In my space here, my stream space. I hope I make it welcoming. And I hope I make it nice and friendly. And so, you know, these are topics that, if they do get heavy, they are topics which, you know, are important to me. I am really not getting that one last bullet, am I? See, everything has to be just right for that. But yeah, I mean, obviously this is not a thing that some topics that I've touched on in my streams aren't topics, oh dear, that I would touch on in just a general like 10-minute video or whatever. Because, you know, it's not really appropriate for that kind of thing. Because, you know, it's like, oh hey, I'm playing this game that I've never played before. Let's talk about racism. It's like, it's a little too heavy for that. You know, it's because what the topic of conversation is the game. Because this is a new thing, and it's what you want to focus on. So you're not going to bring up all these heavy things. It's like, at least here in this setting, it kind of came up naturally, you know, off the cuff of my head, or whatever phrase is more accurate. You know, it's oh dear. You know, I came to the topic naturally, and I didn't force it into the conversation. Yeah, I know, I nearly got it. Oh, such a shame. Everything went so well, but it's just getting those tiny little improvements just to make sure these bullets here, you're far ahead enough of those so you get enough speed so that you can hit this bottom part. Does my cursor appear on the screen here? I mean, I'm going to have to actually reset the stream on my other thing, my laptop here. Does this appear? I don't think my pointer appears. Oh no, it does. Here we go. Okay, cool. My pointer is on the screen. So this platform here. So obviously you've got to land on these bullets and get onto this platform. So everything before this point is kind of not quite as important. But right here, you've got to have the right speed, the right angle, right everything to drill down on these two. And obviously you've moved across enough at that point, so you have to have enough velocity in this direction, or speed, whatever. Velocity is, yeah, we're not getting into that. But you have to have enough speed in this direction to be able to get to here without drilling the bottom one, and then also have enough speed to run along here and pick up enough speed to get far enough ahead of these, so that when you have to stop in the middle to jump over the other bullets, you can pick up again at the right kind of speed, have the right kind of momentum. So everything before this point, I mean, you're at least at the top of where you jump off here, you're setting up. But before that, it's not really as important. I mean, it is important, obviously, because those bullets there are these bullets here. So in some way, it is important, but you can mess up, you can get things wrong, but as long as you hit that part right, from there, yeah, I think I've said what I wanted to said. Oh dear, brain, please. But yeah, I mean, obviously at this point, if you decided to like go, even if you could get up onto, you know, up over here and everything like that, the bullets would be way gone by that point. So, you mean, you have to keep up with them in that way, but it's like a checkpoint, I suppose. up to here, it doesn't really matter. It's just what I do from that point there, which I just failed at. Or fell at, I suppose. Not fail. Fail always seems bad to me. Hang on, I've got to restart my monitor thing. It's having problems with connecting for some reason. On that topic anyway, by the way, this should be the last stream I'm having to go over the Wi-Fi to do streaming, because I have my router. It's right here. Hang on, my hub and my router. Hang on, that was me tapping it right there. Now I've messed up this microphone completely. Hang on. But yeah, so I've got it right there. It's connected. My laptop that's watching the stream back is connected to that internet over the Wi-Fi. It's just not over the Wi-Fi. Yeah, over the Wi-Fi to that one. But this computer that's doing the streaming is going over to the shared Wi-Fi. And obviously I want it on my Wi-Fi. But at the moment it's just not fast enough. But from Tuesday, fingers crossed and everything, it should be. Yes, I've gone over 3 hours here. I know, I'm kind of enjoying this. I mean, I haven't really got much further from where I was about half an hour ago or whatever. But I still feel like playing this. Hopefully I can get that checkpoint. If I get the checkpoint, I'm ending there. If I... But if, yeah, I'm not quite sure how long I'll go if I don't get the checkpoint. But yeah, I think I touched on quite a lot of things in my rambling there. So I mean, if there's anything that you want me to go back to maybe go into more detail in, either about what I was saying or about the game or whatever, let me know. It's just that my brain sees a tangent and goes, ooh, look at that. Let's go down there. And if you go down enough tangents, it's very difficult to get back to where you were previously to that. So yeah, I mean, if I haven't just explained anything enough or whatever, please let me know. Ah, dear me. Because yeah, it's just like here, I could go as fast as possible, but at some point you've got to land on those bullets. So you can get faster and faster at this first bit here. At some point it doesn't actually help you. Except of course the point that you will have practiced that part enough that you know, that shouldn't be the stumbling block for you. I don't think it is, really. I mean, there's certainly some small improvements I can make here and there in this first part. Oh no, improvements, that's not that, yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's certainly some minor improvements I can make in this first part, but I have no idea what happened there. You know, I think I've mainly got it all into my muscle memory of what to actually do at that point. Yeah, and if you get too far ahead, you're just going to end up causing problems for yourself. That angle. I mean, that angle is definitely one of the things I'm not getting consistently. And obviously at points I am getting it, and it's just kind of honing in that correct angle and the speed to get it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people who are watching this have played guitar previously, but I mean, I suppose it's similar to getting a bend correct, you know, just to the right note. It's quite easy to go under or over it. But getting it just right, or just right enough, is the difficult part. Because that's not it. But then I suppose if people can probably more understand the metaphor if I say it's like singing and a similar thing, trying to hit a note. You know, trying to get the right note perfect enough so that people aren't noticing it being out of tune. It's this really easy to go under or over. You just need to have that training. You just need to put in the practice. You need to put in the time. And eventually you can get in that sweet spot, just, you know, let's say maybe like 60% of the time, and then you keep trying and you get like 70-80% and such like that. I mean, the people who are like really good at games like this are kind of up in the 90, 95 or more percent, getting it, you know, in those tiny windows. But yeah, my skill at this at the moment is very low percent on that particular one trick. I mean, I think that's what's really getting me. The rest of this stuff is okay, it's just this one trick here. This is where I'm hitting it. I mean, I don't know. It's probably like 20% of the time, maybe even less. And that's a very, very specific, very precise trick that you've got to get a lot of things right in a small amount of time and a small space. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, with that first trick, I mean, I think it's like a 99% this. Boop, that's a 99% trick, I think. Getting that pretty consistently. This jump, you know, lining it up and getting it now, at the start is a very low percentage. Now I'd say I'd probably up in like 70-80% getting that. It's just those bullets, the bullet drill that I've got to do. This here, this is what's throwing me off. This is what all of this is really depending on. I mean, failing like that, that's just me not pushing the buttons right at the start. But other little things... But you see, there's just that one trick. If I can improve my percentages at that trick... I mean, my percentages, everything else, all the other tricks before that, are good enough that, you know, luck would have it. Percentage-wise, I mean, I'm not a person who really believes in luck as, you know, a mystical thing. It's just percentages, it's statistics. That's what I mean when I say something depends on luck. It's, you know, just certain percentages of the time this will happen, other percentage of the time this will happen. Is what I mean when I say luck. It's not like, oh, I have been blessed and so now I have made this jump or whatever. What I'm saying in a shorter form is the statistics were on my side. Ooh, this is looking... Oh, come on, jump! Ow! If my percentages, as I was saying, if my percentages on that bullet drilling trick were just better, that would happen more often, and then all those other little bits, all those little other adjustments, all those other times when I get just ahead of where I need to be, all of those will add up. And then statistically, oh dear me, it'll all be good. Oh dear me. But yeah, see, I'm definitely drawing a hard limit of the stream at 4 hours. I definitely don't want to go more than that. However, that's about 40 minutes from now. So yeah, stream ending is either getting this checkpoint. Well, if I've... Yes, let's say stream ending is getting this checkpoint, or 4 hours. Because I'm as close as I can be to this. I just need to get that a little bit, tiny bit further ahead, and I've done it. So yeah, it's not about knowing what to do, it's the execution. But yeah, 4 hours, or getting this checkpoint. I mean, if I do get the checkpoint, I'll have a little look, but I won't try and push on to the level completion in this stream. Unless it just, you know, flukily happens, because that first level, the second part of it I got a lot quicker than I had the first part of it. Ah, dang it! Oh no! Yay! Oh my! Oh, if I'd said anything... Thank you. The reason I just clapped... Yeah, The reason I just clapped and didn't make any sounds for a while there was just, if I had made a sound, it would have completely blown out your ears. I held it back for that. And of course for my neighbours as well, because if I suddenly screamed... yeah, they would... I do not know what they would think. But yeah. Wow. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have a little look at this. Okay, so what we have here? I mean, obviously this is saying if if I was well practiced at this game. Sorry, just getting distracted. If I was well practiced at this game, sorry, my brain it's just gone. But no, if I was practiced at this game, at this point, I would have come in for this landing and then jumped up to hit whatever this was. Not like that, of course. That was rather more of a failure. And yeah, you have to be running or big, but they don't give you that luxury in these games. If you get a power up in these games, you're going to have to use it. But this gives you a shell. And there was a Cooper here, a naked Cooper, like this friend here, who, let's see if we can, yeah, would have done that, because man, that is one angry Cooper. And then yeah, you would, let's say, do this, oh, do that, and then because let me get my pointer out. Because the shell would have dropped off here and come down here and bumped into this, you would be able to kind of jump up here, jump on that, and then go back over this way. That's the theory. Oh, and you see the pipe, and I think that's near the end of the level. So this is the bit that you have to do here. Oop, no, completely missed that. Oh dear, did not have enough speed on there. And you see that it's showing the blue coins here, which means, that's the thing I haven't explained. I mean, some people who are watching this might know, but if you push normal jump, you go a certain height. If you push the spin jump, you go slightly lower. You might be able to see that, because here Mario bumps his head on the logs above, and the spin jump just goes a little bit lower. And if you obviously tap it, you go even lower still. I don't know if there's a... Oh! Dang it! Dang it! The button I was trying to tap was right next to my load state button. Quick, do I have a reverse input on here? Because that would be very, 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 very helpful here right now. Input configuration, that's not the thing I want. Customize hotkeys, this one. Where is reverse if this has a reverse? Yeah, big oh no. I don't think this has a reverse. I think, in trying to demonstrate something... Oh dear, I've knocked myself backwards. Did say... Well, we know I can do it. I mean, I knew I could do it before, but you've seen that now. Oh my. There is no reverse button. Is there anything else in here? 'Cause it may be in more updated versions of the emulator. perhaps, but I'm actually running on quite an older version. Yeah. Oh no, the copyright on this goes to 2019. So it's not a super old version. But yeah. I did say the hard limit on this was 4 hours, didn't I? I'm not upset with myself. I was just kind of hoping to get a little bit further. Just pretend you didn't see the last 10 minutes, let's say. You know, that didn't happen. Dear me. Okay. Well, it's nice for you to drop by. Have a good day. Because it's that trick, and unfortunately, I mean, considering what happened, I might be interested in like putting down a save state in the middle of this part, just so I can get back to the part that you saw me get to. Problem being, this is not an easy level. There's no like real good stopping point. You're moving all the time. So ideally, if it was going to be anywhere, it'd be on top of that thing before the bullet spin jump thing. So just up here, if I could put a save there and then carry on, but obviously that's a bit awkward. My save button is on the front. Hang on, we might have it here. Just hit that jump button too late. But yeah, I mean, that's twice in the last 10 whatever minutes, isn't it? I don't know, I can't remember when I first got it. That was a little tragic. But yeah, I mean, things are falling more into place. As I said, it's just that this here, which is really hecking me up. Nah, it's too far behind, isn't it? Not going to get enough speed up. Well, I got enough speed up, but too late. But yeah, hard limit of this, as I say, 4 hours, and I think if I don't get back to the checkpoint before that 4 hours, I might just kind of get back to it when you know, not streaming. Because, yeah. Obviously, I'm trying to do this without using the save states to actually do it, because, you know, if you have to use save states to play a game, that's absolutely fine. But the challenge that I'm setting myself here is that I want to play through this without. Oh, dang it, I thought that was gonna be it. But yeah, I mean, if you're playing any other game and you want to put down a save wherever you want, it's all good. Dang it. As I say, this is just the challenge that I'm setting myself, and it's the challenge that's actually set for you if you want to play this game. This is the way that you're intended to go through it, and so, you know, fortunately, the way that I wish to play the game and the way that the creator intended me to, just nearly, and the way that the creator intended me to play the game line up. But if they don't, that's absolutely fine. No judgments, it's your free time. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, everything's cool. Oh, hi MB, nice to see you. I'm well today. I am playing, as you can see, Quickie World. I did get past this section. I unfortunately was demonstrating something and accidentally hit my load state button. Yay, Quickie, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I know. And yeah, so I'm kind of doing a bit of a walk of shame here, getting back to where I was. But you know, it's because I was demonstrating how the spin jump was like a lower jump than the normal one, and my spin jump button is right next to my load state button. So yeah. So now, if I'm going to demonstrate anything, probably a good idea to do it when I'm not at risk of destroying any progress. But yeah, I mean, so I've got all of this apart from just getting everything that little bit better. The thing that's really hacking me up is this jump. Just kind of not getting quite the right angle and the right speed for that. And obviously I did it once. Well, I did everything once to get to the checkpoint, but it's not quite enough for what I need. Dear. So yeah, more speed. Have I played much? I have actually played through this game before and completed it. Obviously just not on stream, and so I'm doing it for this. And I play Quickie 2 as well. I also played Shoved Attack, if you're aware of Superstar Sting. I played the first version of that was released, so I did a little bit more of the harder cape in that. And then I started on Akagare, and then 2020. Did a 2020. And predictably, my motivation went out the window for a little while. But yeah, I don't know if that particular phrase is going to catch on, doing a 2020. If it was up to me, it would definitely. But hopefully you wouldn't need to use it in any other situations. But you know, just imagine you're kind of playing a board game with some friends and that, and then somebody flips the... Hang on, I'll complete my thought and then I'll get onto that. But then somebody completely flips the table. You said, "Oh, you just did a 2020 on our game." But yeah, well, I'll try and explain things here. So that's the one bullet down, and then you have to. I'll try and explain it with visuals. So forgive me if my description is lacking or slow between them. But yeah, so this jump here with the doing the spin jump down onto the these here, you've got to get a right angle and be going across at the right speed, and that's the jump that's really just stopping me from getting this consistent. So basically you're supposed to do that, and there's supposed to be one of those bullets left so that you can jump on it at that point where the coin is. However, you've got to get that spin jump exactly right. So instead of destroying one at that point, it's it's precision. It's... So there we go. That's stay there, and you've got to run up here. Ah! I think you get the point now. There's possibly better ways to do the setup, so you can't heck yourself up quite as much. This is good. This is good. More speed. More. I do. I know I do. I mean, come on. Oh, that jump. That button there. That button didn't do what that button was supposed to do at that time. Yeah. So yeah, this is precision in both space and time. So it's kind of like the Einstein of precision. Oh dear. So yeah, I was with, you might have seen by now, this is definitely where I'm getting most of the problems with this level. But it's not awful. I mean, I know what I need to do. I know that I don't just have a tiny window, yeah, to get what I need to get done. I know there's enough, and it's not unrealistically demanding of me. Dang it. Because that's the thing, it's not unrealistically demanding. There is a window there that's big enough for you to do this, as long as you have, you know, you go into it correctly. Oh, that was nearly good. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, perhaps in a replay you could probably see that I wasn't as far forward as I thought I was. But, yeah. But yeah, before 2020 did a heck to everybody, as I said, I was on Akagare, so I was making my way, you know, through Quickie 1, Quickie 2, Superstar Sting, then Akagare, then I was going to look at Invictus, and then consider how I did with all those previous ones, and then, you know, look into things like Quickie World 2 and such. But I think the first ones on that list leading up to Quickie World 2 are the ones that really will show, you know, where my skills would actually lie, and whether I would need more practice before going into anything harder. So yeah, that's my general progression that I'm thinking of. And obviously that's going to be interspersed into other things I want to do. So this is, as I said, this is kind of a nice game to chill. Oh no, that was all so good right up to that last point, and I messed up the run. But yeah, I kind of forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I have a general progression worked out. I know. I have a general progression worked out. But obviously if I find that one particular hack is giving me more trouble than others, it's like, okay, so what else can I find that's around this difficulty level so I can do more practice on? It's completely the wrong way to do it. That's the wrong bullet I want to leave behind. Oh yeah, what I was saying is, so this is a good game to kind of just chill out and stuff too. And so it might be a good thing to pick up like at the end of streams, or on days where I'm just really not feeling like doing anything too complicated. I mean, you look at this and you say that's not too complicated, but once you've got all the plan sorted out of what you're supposed to do, it's just pushing the right buttons at the right time. I know, just pushing the right buttons at the right time. But, you know, it's a known quantity. And that's the thing about it. That's what makes it just a kind of like a brainless chill kind of thing to do. Dang it. Oh no, my laptop's going to sleep now. Why are you going to sleep, laptop? I think the video must have frozen on the stream on there. Yeah, I just was completely distracted by trying to look at the, making sure I'd plugged the laptop in, just to make sure it wasn't dying because of that. Come on. This, and then... Yes! Save state! Save state, save state, save state, save state. Just hammering on that save state button. Oh, you can hear me hammering on that save state button there. Whew. There. Twice. Now. And just for the kicks of it. Where are we? Can I do a save here? Yep. There's a save there, and there's a save there, and there's a save there, and I may be going a bit over the top here, but I've done enough here. You, checkpoint. Tell your children about me. I think this checkpoint may have gotten to me a bit. Right. So yeah, this has kind of gone a bit longer than I was expecting, on that first part at least. But you see, if I push load now, ooh, back there, look. So, yeah, general idea here, do this. No, that's wrong. General idea here, do this, let that kick that, and don't hurt your head on all these things. Get up a bit more speed than that. And yeah, I think spin jumps might actually be a better idea, as it suggests by the blue coins here. And don't spin jump here, because if you land on the shell with the spin jump, it'll just destroy it. Nope. Hecked it. Hecked it. But yeah, my plan is just to stop soon, because I think I've definitely burned through my Kaizo energy here. But I at least want to try and get to the bit where I'm jumping on the shell at the end. Nope, too much. Yeah, and that's when you want to do a full jump. Come on. Then onto that, and yeah, that's the general idea. Then you jump up like that, hit the shell, hit the moving target, go back onto the top, do a run in the other direction. I'll just show What that, pay attention to up there. Yeah, you run across all these spikes and not spikes, munchers, and then you run underneath here, in time to get past the pokey here, and then go up into the pipe. Because if I get my pointer out here, yeah, you come into here, you can't jump up here, so you have to get through the cloud to jump up. And as you can see, the pokey is making friends with the cloud, so you got to get through there in enough time to get up and then into there. But as I say, not today, Mario. Let me just have a check of some things before I go. See if I go over to... Sorry, thinking out loud here. Yeah, we'll go as we did before. So if you want to stay on and see Amethyst, then please do. Let me actually just get this all set up to go. BRB, and I shall play an outro song, and then we shall do the raid. But sorry, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye.